Mobile gamers are psyched to get their hands on Nvidia's Sheild. They've dropped the project from the name, and that's because it's refined, not only in terms of the user experience, you guys are working through that, but also you've streamlined the design. Can you just walk us through what you guys have done before you jump into the game?
Sure, this is the near final industrial design. We made a lot of changes in this design. Firstly, with the joysticks have been tweaked a little bit. They're a little bit more recessed based on the feedback we got from gamers. We've added this rough edges on the joystick to give you better grip. They're spaced out a little bit. The D-pad, I think a lot of people when they saw it at CES and MWC said it was spongy. We made it more crisp.
Right.
The triggers are more like console grade and very responsive. We've also added this nice LED light behind the Nvidia icon to give a nice effect to it.
And this gets you to the main menu at any time?
This gets you to the Sheild menu anytime where you can access all your Android games and your PC games.
Okay.
And the LED light can be turned off if it is distracting to people.
Sure.
On the back side, we have a micro SD slot that can take up to 64 gig SD card, micro SD card. We have mini HDMI, micro USB charging port. There's also a light for the charging port, so when the battery is fully charged, it turns green. That way you don't have to open up the lid to see if it is charged. You can just look at the light. And so those are the main changes, and we've also distributed the weight a little bit so that it feels more balanced in your hand.
Yeah.
We added a soft rubber coating at the bottom to give you a better grip.
It certainly feels more natural. And you talked about the battery life, so about 5 hours for the more high-octane Android games. And then if you're streaming PC games?
If you're streaming PC game, you can get anywhere between 9 to 10 hours.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
if you're playing casual games like Angry Birds, that would give you 10 hours of video playback.
Okay, so and that's one of the ways that Sheild differentiates itself between this and, let's say, the PS Vita on the market or any mobile gaming consoles, is that you can actually stream Steam games from your PC directly to this.
Right, so that's one of the main benefits of Sheild. I mean, it's more of an open Android gaming platform, right?
Right.
You buy the device and all your entire Android library is immediately available for you. If I hit the home screen here, I go to the Android home screen.
Yep.
And you sign into your Google account, all your pre-purchase content immediately shows up. It's also a touch panel, 720p resolution, so very responsive. And you can
So
see
while we're here, can we take a look at Dead Trigger?
Sure.
Too? And I know this hasn't come out yet.
Right.
But it's a good way to demonstrate some of the graphics capability,
Definitely,
right?
yeah. Let's see. This is a brand new level of Dead Trigger 2, never been seen before, and you can see a lot of enhancements has gone into this game. High resolution textures, realistic water reflections.
Look at the fact that you can see the reflections in there.
Right.
It's pretty
If I
amazing.
look up at the sun, you can see lens flare effects, and a lot of
Nice.
smoke effects if I go down here, a lot of particle effects, things flying around.
And will this game be available at launch or shortly thereafter?
I'm not exactly sure what the developer schedule is, but it should be available soon.
Even the sparks flying coming in, you can tell you're getting console quality graphics
The
here.
sight, like the PC game,
Nice.
go back, choose my weapon, go back to my gun.
So having these controls really ups the replay value of a lot of Android games. Could be frustrating on touch.
Right, exactly.
All right, cool. So can you see how the PC
Sure,
streaming
so
works
to
as
go
well?
back to PC, I just go back to my Sheild mode here, and then select Steam, and it should resume Steam Big Picture. So here I am. I've already selected Borderlands, so I'm just gonna hit play for Borderlands to launch Borderlands. Play.
And this is streaming over a Wi-Fi network.
So it's basically streaming over a Wi-Fi network. This GeForce PC here is playing, rendering the game. It's being compressed and sent to the Sheild device via Wi-Fi router. We'd certainly recommend like a good quality 5 gigahertz MIMO router, but you can try out other routers too if it works well for your case. Well and good.
Sure. Great.
So like any PC game, it's going to take a few seconds to load up. And once it loads up,
Here we go.
press any key to play.
Nice. So this is streaming to the handheld, and you can actually go out to a TV if you wanted to, if you were playing in another room, right?
Exactly. You can, using the HDMI port, you can connect it to your TV and enjoy the game on the big screen.
Whoa.
I haven't played Borderlands in a long time.
But still, it's pretty smooth. That's the goal of Sheild, though, is to give you sort of the best of both worlds, PC gaming as well as the latest Android games.
Yeah, a lot of PC gamers don't want to be sitting in front of their PC all the time. They want to go to their bedrooms, play games like Skyrim, games like Borderlands, just like sitting down on a couch or in their bedroom, not in, hunched over their PC. So this kind of definitely enables that kind of user experience.
Cool.
And as you can see between the screen out there and the screen here, there's very little latency. It's very responsive and gives a true PC class graphics quality on your mobile device.
Great. Well, this is our first look at the new and improved Sheild that'll be coming to market in the June timeframe for $349.
Yes, we have opened up pre-order. You can go to shield.nvidia.com to order your device, or you can go to our retail partners like Newegg, Micro Center, GameStop, and Canada Computers to order your Sheild. And we'll be shipping these out sometime in June.
Great. Well, we can't wait to bring you our full review of the NVIDIA Sheild. This is Mark Spoonhour with Laptop Magazine at CTIA Wireless 2013.